Hi there and welcome to my channel, which is called Gudomlig Sanning, and it's translated Divine Truth. Today I'm going to talk to you about the different spheres or dimension. If you live in the spirit world, they often refer to it as spheres, and here we often say dimensions, but it's actually the same thing. And I'm also going to talk to you a bit about hell. So the first thing I want to mention is that the Earth condition right now is in the first sphere, and it's actually like a hellish condition. It reaches from the deepest misery and suffering right up to Summerland, where it's pretty nice. The reason why the Earth is in this condition is because our soul has a lot of injuries within it. We have a lot of fear, we have a lot of anger and other things that we need to heal. So the Earth is a reflection of the human soul condition. And that's also why we got the coronavirus, because it tells us that we have a lot of fear against death and sickness, and a big lack of trust in other people. So that, of course, needs to be healed in order for us to grow in love. But the soul condition has increased some. We live approximately 80 to 90 years now, in comparison to a couple of thousand years ago, when we only lived around 25 years. So the human soul condition has risen, even though it goes very slow, and I hope it will go much faster in the future. I truly believe it will. But we also need to remove those who are in charge here on Earth. There is a small elite in the top who wants to dominate and control everyone. And these people needs to be removed, of course, so we can so the Earth can be more loving. But we are not there quite yet, even though I truly believe in the coming years there will be a lot of changes. So the condition right now is in the first sphere, and when we pass over or dies, which we do eventually, of some illness or something else, it's an effect of our emotion that we have within us. So the cause is always emotional in everything. That's a truth you can remember. And it's our soul condition that not only determines where we arrive in the spirit world, but also when and how we will die. And almost everyone I can say will arrive in the first sphere in the spirit world, and that place is like here on Earth. If you have a lot of anger towards men or a drug addiction or alcohol addictions, you will arrive in the same place as them. So it will be difficult to get out of there, because everyone is like you. But there is also a lot of help to get if you choose to. There is a lot of guides and helpers who have a better soul condition than you and wants you to be more happy and wants you to grow in love. So they have a brighter soul condition than you. So if you see someone who is really bright, don't run away from them. Don't run away from them because they have guaranteed something they can teach you. But what I've heard is that a lot of people don't want to talk to those spirits because they want to continue with their addictions. So when we pass over, we often degrade our soul condition furthermore in a while, because in the spirit world there are no laws like here, and you don't have to work, you don't have to wash your clothes or eat or anything like that. You have a lot of freedom, and nobody tells you what to do. It's just God's loving laws that will eventually make you come to a realization that this path is wrong, and you will eventually stop doing what you're doing. But in the beginning there is a lot of people who degrade their soul condition some, until they start to develop. So that's one thing that is good to know. And one thing more is that many people get a shock when they pass over and see their own soul condition, see this, if they see their spirit body, because we have a lot we have a lot more injuries than we think we have. So we think we are pretty good people and pretty loving, but in God's perspective we have a lot to learn about love and about truth. So in order to reach the second sphere, you have to have a sincere longing for truth and love for the universe, but mostly for yourself. That's one thing you have to realize, and to reach the third sphere, you have to live in that truth. You can't lie at all. You have to be sincere and so forth. To reach this sixth sphere, you have to get rid of all your emotional injuries, and that is a happy state to be in. Well, there's a lot of things you can learn, and if you want to know more, just comment below, and you can mail me also. So until next time, take care, and goodbye for now.